What's up guys, Sebastian here with Jaguars Vintage. What we have today is a shoegazer's dream. Starting off by this incredible guitar. This is a 1964 Fender Jaguar, all original. It's a one owner guitar that has been played quite a lot, so it shows all that cool wear and tear. I love the Olympic white finish. It's an original custom color, and the matching headstock is just beautiful to look at and beautiful to play as well. It feels amazing, it's set up beautifully, and it has one of the best vintage Fender tones I've ever heard. And then I'm running it through this awesome Fender Deluxe from 1966. This thing is a monster. Notice I didn't say Deluxe Reverb. That's because it doesn't have a reverb unit. It's all original except for the filter caps, which have been swapped, and the 3-prong cable, which is a very common maintenance feature that a lot of people do on these old amps. But regardless, it sounds amazing. And to help us complete some of the sounds that we'll be having, we have the brand new Fender Hammertone series. These are affordable pedals that are very, very high quality with a ton of awesome little features. I like a lot their build quality. They feel very sturdy. They have all the jacks in the top, so you can really put them close together and have a tight looking pedal board. Yeah, before I tell you more about them, let's just go ahead and play for a bit. So now that you've heard what it sounds like, let's go ahead and talk a bit more about the rig. So starting off with the guitar, this is, like I said, a 1964 Jag. It's a one owner guitar. It's in all original condition, what makes it very special. The guitar has been played quite a bit, as you can tell, especially in the bottom. It has a lot of wear, which is kind of cool. I love the check-in. I love the matching headstock too, the Olympic white. It's a classic Fender Custom color. It's aged differently in different spots of the body. It's yellower towards the guard and then lighter towards the armrest part. Yeah, it's an awesome guitar looks-wise, but then when it comes to the sound and the playability, it's also a fantastic instrument. The guitar with this type of radius, usually they play a little bit, rougher, especially with the original frets. But this one feels amazing. Like the setup is really, really good. The action is very low. It doesn't fret out at all when you bend in the high register. It's a really good guitar, and it has, like I said, the original frets, which have enough height where I don't feel like I'm touching the wood with my fingers at all, and it's a good thing. The profile is kind of like the that mid-60s style, which is a little bit chunkier towards the bottom and then gets thinner at the top, which is a great thing. I enjoy it a lot, and it sounds really good too. It's a very woody sounding guitar, especially the high strings have so much kick and punch. I don't know, it's something about all Fenders that just have like this resonance to them. Yeah, it's just an amazing guitar, definitely an experience and a collector's dream right here. Moving over to the amp, we have a Deluxe from '66. This thing is amazing. It's also all original and it sounds fantastic. It's in really good shape. It's very clean. It has the original Oxford speaker and it's awesome. It doesn't have the reverb, but you don't really need it. These amps are so 3D sounding that they just fill up the room on their own. And I feel like the magic about the Deluxe is that they break up at a really nice volume. It's almost like a sweet spot where you're loud enough where you can play with a band, but the amp, it's not fully clean at that volume. It starts to break up a tiny bit, and if you push it with an overdrive, it's just tone heaven. Moving on to the pedals, this is the brand new Hammertone series from Fender, like I said, and it's really, really good. I feel like the pedals offer a lot of value for the price, and they sound far from cheap. They're built really well. The casing, it's almost like this rugged metal box that just feels like it's gonna last forever. And I love how it has the jacks in the top. But let's start off with the overdrive. This pedal sounds amazing. I feel like it's designed to work in conjunction with Fender amps, because it has that pre-mid boost knob that basically just adds more mid. It takes you from more of a flat EQ to more of like a tube screamer territory. And if you didn't know this, Fender amps such as this Deluxe have a scooped EQ, which means that the mids are not very present. So what you do is that with that mid boost, you're basically filling up that gap. So if you have the amp on the edge of breakup and then you hit it with that, it's gonna get you into that whole Stevie Ray territory, which is a classic Fender sound, and this pedal does a fantastic job at that. Then from there, I'm going into the space delay, which is a very simple delay pedal that happens to sound really, really good. It has 3 different rhythmic patterns. Right now I have it on the dotted 8th mode, which sounds amazing. It gives me the Edge vibes. Finally, moving on to the last pedal, the Reverb is probably my favorite of the whole line. It does a really good job at just emulating that classic string reverb tank. And it has other modes as well to give you more versatility. You also have a tone knob that cuts the highs, and then a damp, which modifies the tail of the reverb. And then finally a time knob, which controls how long the reverb is gonna last, and level, which sets how much reverb you're introducing to your signal. It sounds really good. Like I said, these all feel really sturdy, and I feel like if you're just starting to get into guitar pedals or want to get maybe a pedal board that it's more suited for touring, pedals that are not so expensive but that they're gonna last a beating, these are really good options, so definitely go ahead and consider them. So enough said about this rig, let's go ahead and play a bit more. Alright guys, this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. If you want to get any of this gear, I'm going to list them down below in the description. That link will take you to our website where you can see some of the wonderful things that we have in our gallery: cars, guitars, and coffee. So if you want to play any of these in person, you can always come and pay us a visit. We're located in the area of Wynwood in Miami, Florida. So yeah, if you liked the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and also follow us on Instagram at @WaltGraceVintage. My name is Sebastian, and I'll see you guys in the next video.